Welcome into Long Beach as the Long Beach Memorial Ice Arena plays host to a Nassau County high school hockey matchup between the RVC Hewlett, a bunch of schools represented, but RVC East Rockaway Hewlett Cyclones against the Manhasset Great Neck Indians. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Binky. You're tuned in to the LI Sports Network, and it should be a good one between these two teams, both looking to get their season started and on the right foot in their second game. First off, for the Manhasset Great Neck Indians, rocking the dark blue tonight, they come in 0-1, a tough 3-2 loss against Garden City their last time out. Now, one strength for them was their penalty kill. They killed off all 6 penalties they took, so obviously the discipline, you'd want that a little bit better, but you take what you can give, and killing off all 6 penalties, good start to the season. And meanwhile, for the Cyclones on the other side of things, they came off a, shall we call it, an eventful affair. That's one word for it, but a 14-10 win against Farmingdale their last time out. So there's not much else to say. That's a football score that they put up their last time out. So it's tough to say what you're going to get in this one. You have a team that thrives on defense and low scoring in the Indians, and then a team that is going to get into a shootout and happily do it at every time they get the chance in the Cyclones. So we'll see what kind of game we get. It's a lot of potential for a defensive showcase, an offensive showdown, or maybe a little bit of both. Sometimes you can see some cases of that. So we'll see what the result of this one is. It should be an interesting one no matter what we get. Rockville Center, just high-scoring team. You know, you look down the points scored. Benny Binneman got the most of the points, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points in that one. Daniel Sorkin got 4 goals himself. And got a hat trick as well for Nicholas Johnson. Next, Torkover with 2 goals and a helper. And a lot of other players chipped in with a couple assists or a goal, something like that. They got points all over the place. And meanwhile, on the other side for the Indians, a little bit of different story. Only 2 goal scorers for them, Matthew Kim and Connor Stoneking getting the goals for them. Helpers from Ren Hooter and Chris Soramokis, the 2 point scorers for them. We get the chance now. We can take a look at some of the other scores from around varsity action here on this Sunday evening. Over in Oyster Bay, Garden City pulled out an overtime victory against Farmingdale 5-4. That was a game that was really eventful. We checked in during our first game today. We saw that it was a 4-4 tie game. Eventually, Garden City pulled out with the 1-goal victory in the extra frame. And the first game here in Long Beach tonight, Oceanside pulled out an 8-6 win over the Ice Falcons in a game that it seemed to be locked up and settled for Oceanside in that one. They had a sizable lead. Try to get the exact, they were up 8-1. They had a pair of 7-goal leads, 7-0 and 8-1. But then just the Ice Falcons decided to turn on the afterburners late in that game. They decided to score 6, not quite 6, if I can do math here. They scored 5 unanswered goals to make it a 2-goal final, but in the end, not enough. Oceanside moved to a perfect 3-0. But one of these teams, they got the chance to move to 2-0, and that is RVC. They got the chance to move to 2-0 after their win against Farmingdale. Manhasset Great Neck looking for their first win this season. Moments away from puck drop here as we take a look in the goals. We'll wait to be sure here to give you the goaltending matchup. A small but vocal student section showing up here for Manhasset Great Neck. see if they are able to stay loud here throughout this game. If their team gives them a lot to cheer about. Should be an exciting matchup between these two teams here. Take a quick timeout here on the LI Sports Network. Then we'll be back for Puck Drop right here from Long Beach. Already some beef between the student section and the Manhasset Great Neck players. The Hewlett student section, they just came over and informed us they're chirping at the huddle over there, but now that's broken up. They're getting some instructions from the head coach before we get started. For the Indians, they turn to Hewitt Surrey in net. He got the start in their first game of the year. Did allow 3 goals, but was very solid as the sophomore in his rookie season, boasting an .875 save percentage coming into this one. And a look at the other net, it is John Schmidt getting his first start of the year. The junior plays his club hockey right here for the Long Beach Lightning. So he's home in that goal, both in this game and for his club team. First face-off of the game goes to RVC Hewlett over on the near side. They win it, look to get possession going in the right direction though. Comes over to the near side, a long stretch pass here. That one kicks away over to the far side. Comes down the ice, that's an icing, an early whistle here. Stalls out the play. You gotta sort out some of the mismatched numbers there. It's Daniel Sorkin wearing number 73 in this one for RVC Hewlett. They win the face-off. It's over to the far side, then knocked around to the near. Race for it. The Indians able to clear on the near side, but then a big hit. That was Sora Mokas getting a piece of that one, the victim of the hit. Then knocked right in front. The shot from Sorkin rings the pipe. Great look in front for Daniel Sorkin early on in this game. Denied by the iron. Over on the near side, still setting up. Sorkin tried the centering feed. That's knocked down. Indians, though, unable to clear. Sorkin, the back pass, that time broken up. Clearing the zone. Sorkin kicks it down as he collides with a player heading towards the bench. The play continues here. Over to the far side. Pass intended for Mondiello, broken up. Now Sorkin tries to move around there. He's back on the puck. Sorkin fires. That's off the shoulder of Hewitt. Hewitt Surrey in goal. Taken away by Great Neck Indians, but that kept in. Jake Sylvia couldn't get the clear, but now the second try for Manhasset Great Neck, able to clear the danger. On move here, McNally sends around the boards. Over to the far side, Gunnar McIntyre trying to clear it out. Instead, comes right back along the boards. Matthew Kim knocked down. Kept in the zone here by RVC Hewlett. Johnson holds at the blue line, walks in, finds a lane, fires, misses wide. Back here, knocks along. That was Schiffelbein. Now comes back down the ice, break for Manhasset, but then his man knocked down. Good back check that time from the Cyclones as it comes back around the net. Puck rolled off the outside of the net. Now a break for RVC Hewlett here on the near side. Regan knocks that one across to Johnson. He leaves it behind, now gets it back. Physical play along the boards. Johnson tried to feed a pass through. That knocked off a stick, comes all the way down the ice. Resetting things now after the intended pass broken up, looking for Ryan Weinman. Puck still held in over there on the far side. Chipped in off the body, then clear there for RBC Hewlett. Now they look to move. Over here on the far side. Broken up pass, left behind, the shot misses wide. Puck over on the near side. Still in a board scrum, now falls back. Charlie Gordonstein trying to clear, and now a whistle. An interference call here against RBC Hewlett. And that's Max Torver, the guilty party. Maybe no, that's Michael Forker. Misread the back plate on the jersey. So Forker for interference sends Manhasset Great Neck to their first power play. This shot goes wide. Comes back down the ice. This shot misses high. Surrey not troubled in net. Comes back along here. Taken by Manhasset Great Neck. They're on the power play for the next minute 38. Knocked into the zone by Mondiello. Then whistled down. Another penalty here. Coming to the Cyclones. They'll be shorthanded again, 5-on-3. Remember, no. Pardon me, so missed that play, but Max Wayne given a 2 and a 10. So we'll be 4-on-4 here for the next minute 32. Possession here belongs to Johnson. Mickey Johnson looking for room. Takes that backhand pass along to and down low. That's McClellan. Tried the point pass, intercepted. Now a race to the puck. It'll be won by Ryan Weinman. Weinman gives over to Johnson near side. Pass connects with McClellan. McClellan moves in. His shot gloved down by Surrey. Rebound over to the corner. Manhasset Great Neck trying to move. Pass bounces off his skate. Now intended for Mondiello, taken away. Circling now McClellan. He gains the blue line. Walks along. Gets around the check of Elishavi. This shot knocked wide by Surrey. Johnson takes down low. On the glide. Back to the top. Gives to McNally. The one-timer into the glove of Surrey. He holds on to it. 26 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Or 4-on-4, pardon me. Then 5-on-4 for approximately 30 seconds after that. This face-off, a tie-up. Now it comes over to the near side boards. The Indians trying to clear. Knocked down. Spinning wide that time. That was Sorkin with the puck. Goes back along. Pass right in front, they score! No, went off the outside of the net, pardon me. Deception on that initial look, and now it's cleared down the ice. Pardon me, eyesight, not always the most reliable thing. Went off the outside of the netting, thought it beat Surrey near side. Instead comes back down the ice. It's an icing call. So a second left. Nearly avoiding that icing, but second left. Now the man out of the box. Quick, abbreviated power play for the Cyclones. Trying to chip forward to himself. Perlman there far side. Now he just opts to clear. Sorkin moves in here, takes down low, looks to the slot. Instead takes wide. Pass right in front. Then knocked off the stick of the man looking for the shot. This time cleared out. Battle for it. Manhasset able to get it even further down the ice, then knocked back along by Lions. That pass intercepted as we're back to 5-on-5. Taking back along here, here's Busquila. Busquila gives over to DiPellegrini on the near side. Sorkin waiting behind the defense there, couldn't settle that pass down. Did get a tip though, so no icing. DiPellegrini here over to the far side. Then left along to Johnson. Nicky Johnson quickly closed off. There, that was Regan. Regan right in front, gives one more, the shot, they score! A great give and go, the one-timer shot gives the Cyclones the first goal of the game. See the pass from Regan right through. An outstanding shot in the goal gives RVC Hewlett their first goal of this hockey game. Face-off won by the Cyclones. The goal, waiting for the official scoring in the book. As this one is dumped in. Comes back around, this shot knocked down by Surrey. Opts to spill it out to the point. This just leaves the zone. As that was Schiffelbein having to hustle back for it. Break now for Great Neck. That was Tamari trying to find some room, instead bumps back. Over to the near side, kicked along by Gunnar McIntyre, then taken away. Moving on that time. Attempted move forward as players spilling down to the ice. Chance to move. Here's Johnson, just lost it on the drag to himself. Then a physical play in the corner. Mikey Mondiello knocks him to the ice. This shot bounces off the outside of the net. Official's arm goes up. A penalty here coming to Manhasset Great Neck. Waiting for the call. It is a rough, which sends Ethan Tamari to the box. And a power play now for the Cyclones, already up by 1. Face-off won by RVC Hewlett, comes over to the near side and taken away on a good stick lift. The attempted clear from Mondiello knocked down the ice. This attempted pass from Regan bounces off of someone, then over to the far side, finds Sorkin, then intercepted. Attempted move that time from Perlman, instead coming back up the other way, RVC Hewlett. Dragging in McClellan. McClellan tries the top shelf, knocked down by Surrey, left there right in front, and taken away, this time cleared down past Johnston. Johnson has to hustle back to his own end. Daniel Sorkin, right back in the zone. A minute left on this power play. As now the arm goes up. And Manhasset Great Neck sending another man to the box. Interference is the call. And the guilty party is Mikey Mondiello. 54 seconds of 5-on-3 time here. It's a brief delay, and late man spilling over the boards for the Cyclones. This comes out to the blue line, walked across by Michelli. Back to him, then he lost it. Left behind, he has to leave the zone to recollect. Over here near side, it's Brendan Rose. Rose takes the drop pass and moved over. The shot from Johnston, stick to side by Surrey. Now he lost his paddle. Fishing to get it back as the Cyclones have it near side. trying to point it to Johnson, instead taking all the way back down. Schmidt settles it, gives over to Uspensky here. Uspensky over on the far side. Going to work here, final 5 seconds of the 5-on-3. Johnson tried to move in, shoved off the puck. One penalty expires here, a minute left on the 5-on-4. This comes right in front to Rose. Brendan Rose on it. Takes to the far side. He's knocked down. No penalty, they say clean play. Over to the near side, Nicky Johnson slowly gains the blue line. He snipes one and scores. Nicky Johnson, what a shot, what a goal. 2-0 with a power play strike. Johnson just showed great patience on that play. Waited for the line to open up. Once he found it, Surrey stood no chance on the other end of that shot. So we're back to 5-on-5 here after the power play goal from Nicky Johnson. This puck sent back along here. Scrum for it there right in the middle of the ice. Now it spills over to Regan near side. Matt Regan takes that one up off the high off the glass. Back into a battle here for it, taken away. Right in the slot, poked away. Faked one-timer from the point. McNally taken away. Now a chance for Manhasset Great Neck. Moving up the ice quickly, Gunnar McIntyre tried the centering pass and taken away before it could reach to Mary. Friendly fire there as a couple players take themselves out of the play. Cyclones use it as a chance to move in. The shot right in front, blocked. Good look for the Cyclones, but then even better positioning by Alex Malios to take that shot away. Attempted clear, doesn't work out. Shot comes right in front, knocked to the side. Player found himself into the net. Accidentally though, as play continues here, the Cyclones try to spin off a hit there, far side. Physical play, puck spills right in front. The attempted top shelf shot missed high and out of play. So the first goal went to Jason Rick. Have some mismatched numbers here. That's the confusion on the play. Rick wearing number 20. Brief delay here as they wait to drop the puck. Rick from Regan and Johnson, the first goal. Then the power play goal with Johnson with the assist to Brendan Rose. This puck over to the side of the net, now behind. Taken away, and a look for Perlman. Perlman gives to the far side, out to the point. Mondiello looking for a lane. That shot takes a tip, goes wide. Attempted clear, held in by Gavin Reisdorf, then taken free by the Cyclones. Settling down now, Ren Hooter gives over to Reisdorf. This pass over to Perlman, a good one. Daniel Perlman in the zone. Tries to get it to the forehand. Instead, the backhand pass out to the point. Reisdorf has to hustle to keep it in. Pass down low, over to the top, looking for Hooter. Taken away, look out here, the loose puck rolling towards the empty net, taking advantage of a delayed penalty. Went wide as Reisdorf settles. Gives over to Ren Hooter. Give and go here. Finding some space, El Shavi. El Shavi's shot stick the side by Schmidt. Puck comes over to the far side, then touched up. Penalty being assessed now against RVC Hewlett. The first penalty, or another chance on the power play now for Manhasset Great Neck. This face-off, though, won by the Cyclones. They clear it out. Sorkin has a look himself, takes wide. Banned on the shot as the defender, Reisdorf, got a stick in there. Comes over to the near side, physical check. That opened some space up, and then poked away from ELSHAVI. ELSHAVI, pardon me. Loose paraphernalia on the ice here, right on the near side. This is taken free. Not finding much room there as Sorkin tried to move in shorthanded. He's knocked down. Reisdorf now far side. He's got some steam, takes into the attacking zone. Right in front, the shot stick down by Schmidt. Rebound goes wide. It's a look on goal for Ethan Tameri. He couldn't get it at the right angle on the shot. Long shot, blocker down by Schmidt. Taken right back, though, by Tameri. Ethan Tameri tried to point the pass, instead taken out of the zone. Matthew Kim settles it down. Sent along by McIntyre on the near side. 46 seconds left on the power play here, as that's knocked out of the zone and clear. Final minute of this first period. Quick moving frame. That's knocked out of the zone here. Kim settles it back down for Manhasset. Great neck. Player wipes out there far side. That was Perlman getting his legs crossed up. Allows more time off the clock here. Comes out to the blue line. Shot blocked. Chance to move forward here. There's a shot right into the glove of Schmidt. He holds on to it. That was a great look right there for the Indians, looking for their first goal of the game, but still held scoreless. 17 seconds left to go in this first period. ELSHAVI in to take this face-off as puck was misdrawn there. Face-off won by the Cyclones. They send it down the ice here. 10 seconds to go in the period. It comes around to the far side. Hooter, long pass, clears the zone. And that will be how the first period comes to a close. Pair of goals in it for the RBC Hewlett Cyclones. They carry that first period lead into the break. Take a quick timeout here as we get our rosters straight here with the mismatched numbers, but in the meantime, get ready for the second period here between the Cyclones and the Indians on the LI Sports Network. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, is it really?
Set to go now for the second period, a 2-0 lead for the Cyclones over the Indians here on the LI Sports Network. Puck drops for the middle frame. It's won by the Cyclones up the near side. As Settle things down here. Center ice. McClellan sent to the boards by McIntyre. Ran out of room quickly and set up their far side. Looking for some room as this comes around. Patience. Pass finds Rose. Tried the shot. Blocked down. Good positioning by Ren Hooter. Back around for McClellan. He throws the body there. Hooter able to clear the zone. Good work by him. Rose sets it back up here for RBC Hewlett. Good stick in the lane by the forechecker there for the Indians in Tamari. This comes back down the ice for icing. Still some mismatched numbers here to deal with, and as well as some outdated nameplates. It might be wearing old jerseys. Nameplates, that's throwing me for a loop, but going off the numbers here, we're slowly getting it straightened out as play continues, comes down low. It's Ryan Weinman down low there, trying to take it away. Comes back now to Johnson. Goes off the skate that time of Perlman over to the far side. Looking for space, that's Mark DeTore. DeTore looking down low, couldn't get it set up. Johnson chops at the puck, gets it free. To the far side now, that's Weinman. Weinman has a shot, then it's held on to by Surrey. Two 2-0 lead for RBC Hewlett here in the second period, early stages of the second. Face off to the right side of Surrey. His team wins it, try the near side to clear, and hustle from Schiffelbein keeps it in. Over down low, chopped along by El-Shavili, able to get it out. Then sent right back in. On the move here, Owen Finnegan near side. Sends over to the far, trying to set it up, and quickly closed off. McNally sends back around. Schiffelbein here, settles it. Gives over here to Weinman. Weinman to Schiffelbein. Sends back there. That pass intercepted by Ren Hooter. Scrum for it near side. Uspensky now settles. He spins looking for room. Gives to Forker. Forker's pass deflected, but still works out. Finds its way to Finnegan, who dumps in. Hooter for the Indians tries the near side to clear. Taken away by Forker. Michael Forker looking for room near side. He's knocked down to the ice as the puck bounded away. Rose sent to across the point. Shot from Weinman misses wide. Uspensky back to the point. Delayed penalty coming up against the Indians. Coley pulled, 6-on-5 here. Uspensky finds some room. He snipes one over the crossbar. Rebound comes to the point. Weinman settles, waits, pass deflected and intercepted. That will send now to the power play, Cyclones. Two to nothing lead here. Chance to pad it for the Cyclones. They win the face-off, set it up, far side. Running in Sorkin. Sends back to the point. Walked along by Benneman. Back down to Sorkin. Daniel Sorkin here behind the net. Back to the near side, Matt Regan. Regan thinks about a shot, cross-ice feed. Bounded off the stick, now settled down. Sent back across, pass intercepted. Kim a chance to move. Matthew Kim short-handed, quickly closed off, taken away. Good work that time by Benny Benneman. Quick break back the other way. Matt Regan bumped back to Johnson, then the move along from Sorkin intercepted easily. back out of the zone. Minute 14 to go on the power play. Sorkin moves around the defender, takes to the far side. Sorkin, pass intended for the slot, taken away. Jake Sylvia now trying to move, but instead taken right back. Johnson is behind here. Johnson fires. Surrey makes the save, poked out to Kim. His clearing attempt deflected by his teammate, then taken clear. Sorkin uses a burst of steam to get to that puck first, then finds Regan on the right wing. Regan here applies the brakes, fires. Surrey holds on. Take a look at the shots on goal after that first period. 9-5 edge for Manhasset Great Neck. But it's a 2-0 lead for the Cyclones. They're still on the power play here. Back to the point to Rose. Brennan Rose, head fake for some room. Then miscommunication with Finnegan. They turned over. Trying to clear up the far side. Malios comes back out to Weinman, only as far as him. Rose waits, he rips one past the blocker side. Weinman holds in. 10 seconds on the power play here. Uspensky pinned to the boards. Tried to point that pass, instead it's intercepted. Indians able to clear as the final second ticks away. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck stalling here in their own end. Cyclones trying to move now. This one comes in, man shoved to the ice. A pass across the ice, ended up going on goal. Knocked down by Surrey, attempted clear, fanned on by El Shavili. Out to the near side, Finnegan. Pass taken away. Then ruled along, found its way to Jason Rick. Rick knocks his man to the ice against the boards. That's a penalty. And tempers beginning to flare now after that illegal check. It's definitely a board, a blatant boarding penalty against Jason Rick. Could have gotten him for a board, a cross check. I think they might have eventually ruled a cross check officially. The way Manhasset takes it, they're on the front foot now with the power play. Face-off is won by the Cyclones. Johnson tripped up, so it's going to end right as quickly as it started. The shot from Regan, saved by Surrey. So another instance of a quick power play being erased immediately on a penalty. This time a tripping minor going against Jake Sylvia. 8 seconds, the extent of that power play. Now a minute 52 of 5-on-4 time. Indians win this faceoff. They flip it down the ice. Not enough for icing. Having to play it there are the Cyclones. Check in the corner. And there's a stick knocked away from the Manhasset Great Neck player as Perlman goes back to get it. Johnson moves back up the ice. Physical play and a little bit too much. Now here we go. Chirping back and forth. Cooler heads need to prevail here. Another player to the penalty box. They do one for each team. So it's Hooter for a cross check, then Johnson for unsportsmanlike. Will stay 4-on-4. Four-on-4 for the next minute 27. Now the official scorer wants to make sure that everyone's on the same page here with the penalties. When play resumes, it'll be Mondiello in for the face-off. For Manhasset Great Neck, he lost out on the face-off. Puck comes along to the near side now. Setting it up now, Torkover. Max Torkover is knocked down with a high stick. Indians up to play it to prevent the sustained attack, so defensive zone face-off coming up. This face-off to the right side of Hewlett Surrey. It's won by Manhasset Great Neck. They're able to clear out of the zone. As this comes along here. Torkover, nice move into the zone. Then a clever feed to Sorkin, but then taken away at the last minute by Stone King. He clears down the ice, but again, this is 4-on-4 play. They do wash off the icing. On the move now, Ryan Weinman. Weinman to the drop pass to Torkover. Torkover sends along. Wheels back, gives over to Daniel Sorkin. Pass out of his reach, but now he gets on it behind the net. Sorkin to the point. That's Torkover. Torkover back on it. One more back to Sorkin. Knocked off of his stick, then out of the zone. Reel back with it. A brief power play here, 8 seconds worth. So drag the fire, they score! Benny Binneman with a laser. The shortest of power plays works out. It's 3-0. The play that was developing slowly. Binneman here gets into the attacking zone, then a quick shot just plain up beats Surrey right over top of the pad. Power play goal when you didn't think they had much time to work. Another goal for Binneman. He's having a great season early on. Keeping on the pressure, Finnegan looking for the centering feed, knocked away. Physical play, Forker knocked to the boards. And it leaves the zone here. Knocked back in by Owen Finnegan. Back down low. Getting to it, Perlman. Trying the far side to clear, just does. Lions. Flipped into the glove of Forker. Gives over to Uspensky. He's knocked off of it. Back over to Lions. Uspensky back in the attacking zone. Lions settles down. The body check jars him off the puck. Into a scrum here. Pass looking for a man in front in Forker. Taken away. Awkward bounce off the boards, keeps it in the zone. Then a defensive stick from Uspensky. Forecheck pays off. Sent around to Reisdorf. Reisdorf into a scrum, then taken free. Circling here, that's Forker. He gloves it down. There's a cross check there, and another whistle. So some frustrations boiling for Manhasset Great Neck. This time it's Tamari for a cross check. Another power play here for RVC. Quick shot off the draw, patted aside by Surrey, rebound, knocked to the boards. It was Regan with the look. Kept in by a kick at the blue line. Looking for some space. Sent around by Johnson. Here's a shot, rolled off the stick. And Uspensky with the look there. Back out in front, Surrey with the save. Took that one away from Johnson. To the blue line, sent to Rose. Back along, trying to return to Johnson here near side. Now he's got it. Sent along, back to Regan. Regan across, tried the back door setup. Unable to get the shot away was Weinman. This comes back all the way down the ice. Power play buzzing, but able to score there. That was the first rush. They're trying to set up a second. Comes over to Nicky Johnson. Johnson, pass to Rick. Rick fires, and another good save from Surrey. Torver in to take this face off. Wins it, sets it up. Torkifer here. Comes back around. That leaves the zone. Set up to Rose. Rose connects with Max Torkifer. Maxim Torkifer's shot goes off the outside of the net. Sorkin looking to get it right back to Maxim Torkifer, taken away. Rose unable to keep it in at the blue line. This comes down the ice. If they want to score, they have to do it with Wyman in his own zone. Rose across to Daniel Sorkin. Sorkin to Torkifer. Drop pass, looking for a man in the slot, then throwing the shoulder that time, Benny Binneman. He could score, he can lay the body, he can do a little bit of it all. Binneman right here, far side. Waits for the lane, didn't find one, back to the top. Binneman tried to split the difference, knocked back. Here's a shot from Sorkin off the post as the penalty expires. Back here, taken clear from Manhasset, great neck, a huge check that time from Sorkin, and knocked down after the puck knocked away. Now a stick in the skates, another penalty coming up against Manhasset, great neck. Mixed up there as Schmidt was heading back towards the bench for the extra attacker. Torkifer circles, gets in, then the drop pass intercepted. As soon as one power play expires, they're heading right back to it. It's time for a trip. Some confusion on who took the penalty here. Nobody heading to the penalty box, but now Jake Sylvia heading there. 3:08 left to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Cyclones, set back up to Regan. He tried to send around the blender. It's blocked off and cleared out by Matthew Kim. Kim takes it away from David Buskila. Forces a reset out to Johnson here. Johnson, nice move. Here's a shot from Johnson off the inside of the pipe, the crossbar, and out. Great move from Johnson, if only that went in. Back out to Nicky Johnson. He wants redemption. That's knocked off his stick. Good sliding block by Daniel Perlman. Over to the near side. Perlman to it first for Manhasset, great neck. Trying to clear out of there. Buskila, though, for the Cyclones keeps in. Drop pass to Regan. He fires. Pad stop Surrey. Juicy rebound. Knocked over to the point, but only that far. Flipped along. Passing back now to Johnson. Johnson over to Regan at the point. He sent across and was heading off to the bench, and Spencer Ray, miscommunication. This flipped up and out of the zone by the Indians. Long pass from Schmidt here. Connects with Torkifer in stride. Torkifer rips one, sticked aside by Surrey. And then his team able to clear. 30 seconds to go on the power play now as this is knocked over to the near side. And has a great neck, still shorthanded. Mondiello working hard here in a scrum with Rose. Now Rose able to find some daylight. He finds it near side now to Binneman. Benny Binneman takes wide. That's sent off a stick. Still there, Sorkin just rolled an innocent shot on goal that just tipped wide. This flipped up and out of the zone. Penalty expires, back to full strength. That pass just goes underneath the glove of a reaching Mondiello. The Cyclones couldn't set it up. This sent back into the zone by Weinman. To the far side, board's gonna McIntyre. Trying to set up the attack with Mondiello. He couldn't get his stick to settle down a rolling puck. Another turnover here at the blue line. McIntyre lost it. The drop pass, great setup right in the slot. The shot from man right in front, Jason Rick, ran out of real estate. Indians trying to move now moving in one-on-one, opting to knock it into the corner, that time Mondiello. Final 15 seconds of the period. Back to the point, sent around the dasher by Gallardi. Change on the fly here is flipped up and out of the zone. 5 seconds left, one last rush. A slapper up over the glove of Schmidt off the glass, and that brings us to the end of the second period. The RVC Hewlett fans, the happier group after 2 periods of play. Their team lead this one 3-0. Only 1 goal scored in that second period. It was Benny Binneman halfway through. Brennan Rose, the lone assist. He's got 2 points. Does Rose, both coming on helpers. Nick Johnson also with a pair of points, a goal on the power play in the first, and an assist, both in that first period. So the Cyclones, 3-goal lead, comfortable cushion in the third, but we'll see if Manhasset Great Neck can mount a response. Once again, I'm Ian Binky here on the LI Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in on your Sunday evening. Second of 2 games here tonight. An arena that will be very busy throughout the rest of the season in the Islanders High School Hockey League. Got to keep an eye on the goals here, as teams in the first game were more than happy to change up the net-minding pair, but it is Schmidt and Surrey back out there to start the third. Long discussion here from the Manhasset Great Neck bench. Will Sylvia, the head coach there, wanting to inspire some confidence, try to find the spark in a comeback. 15 minutes to go in this one. Still a 3-0 lead for RVC. They win the face-off, looking to move immediately. That's Weinman. Over to the near side. Pass for Buscilla. Intercepted. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson rips one off the stick, off the post, and then up off the glass. Here's Jacob Gallardi trying to clear out. Quickly ran out of space, ran out of time as well. Over on the near side, here's Reisdorf trying to move. Johnson back on it. Mickey Johnson knocks his man down. Appeals for a penalty. They're not going to get one. To the near side, Jake Sylvia on the move. He rips one past the glove and wide. Settled down by Spencer Ray. Ray connects with Buscilla near side. Then Nicky Johnson settles it down. Pass intercepted, chance for Sylvia. Then a great diving stop by Johnson. Sold out to block that chance. And a crunch there near side. Returning the favor a little bit, Ethan Timaria. This knocked down the ice. It is icing. So a whistle here and a defensive zone faceoff coming up for Manhasset Great Neck. Take a look back at that check. We get a moment to do so. We'll take a better look when we get more time here as play continues. This puck sent along to the far side, kicked down by Tamari. Battle for it right along the Manhasset Great Neck bench, then sent back around here. Over to the far side, just kept in. Knocked around the boards by Rose. Comes right back to him. Brendan Rose holds it in. Sent along to Sorkin. Sorkin back along the one-timer. Stick save Surrey. Robbed him point blank. Let's take a look back at that one. A great save by Judith Surrey. Took one away from Max Torkover. Just the pass, a great one from Daniel Sorkin over to Torkover. The one-time shot, and then the stick save as he was going to hug the post. Johnson trying to hold in there along with Lyons. Comes back to Nikki Johnson. Johnson rips and scores. Nikki Johnson with his second goal of the game makes it 4-0 Cyclones. Just a sneaky shot from Nikki Johnson. Not one that overpowers you. He does have a great shot if he uses it, but a quick snapper caught Surrey off guard. Four-goal game now as the Cyclones feel much more comfortable with this lead. Sent back to the far side now as they're recollecting, looking to move, then a whistle. And a high stick, which sends Daniel Perlman to the box and sends the Cyclones back to the power play. Another chance on the man advantage. They've scored once tonight. This face-off won by Manhasset. Great neck. Reisdorf opts to clear it into the bench. Right into the bench off of the arm of one of the players for RVC Hewlett. So that comes back in the defensive zone. Another draw right there for Manhasset. Great neck. Shot right off the draw, goes wide. Back to the blue line here with Weinman. Weinman sends around, taken away by Reisdorf. He waits behind his own net. Reluctantly chooses to clear. He wants to set up some kind of attack there. Well, shorthanded, team trailing by 4 goals. If they want to make a comeback, they got to do so quick. But instead, nobody on the move, so he sent it down to clear. This time, the whistle is for icing, or rather, on offside play, pardon me. Draw will come to the near side here in the neutral zone. It's won by RVC, looking to set it up on the man advantage. Gaining the zone, Andrew Lyon sends around the blender here to the far side, finds Sorkin. Sorkin pinned to the glass by Max Wang. Then across here, knocked down. Back to the point, Sorkin. Across, thought about a one-timer. Lyons instead settles it. Now he rips, gloved by Surrey, and he holds on for the whistle. Face-off won by RVC and Torkover, but a little bit too strong. They got to reset. Torkover cleaned out. Big check by Ren Hooter. Attempted clear here. Kicked down by Lyons. Back along to Maxim Torkover. To Lyons. He rips one. Surrey saves. Rebound to the side of the net. Surrey rolls over, finds it to get the whistle. So look there at the side of the net on the second chance. Surrey got to the first puck. Knocked it up in the air. The rebound to the side of the net. Torkover looked to poke it in, but no second opportunity. Missed draw on that puck. And actually a face-off violation. Or no, they're kicking a fan out. Wow. Yeah, they're kicking the members of the student section out here for RVC Hewlett. And the referee making sure that they're getting escorted here, and play continues. Just hate to see that. This comes clear for Manhasset, great neck, trying to move forward. Sylvia gotten right in front. The shot, glove save from Schmidt. Really his first action in this game, but it's a good stop. The short-handed break there for the Indians. Sylvia timed that pass perfectly. Got it right in front to Charlie Gordonstein. But flashing the leather, John Schmidt. Puck comes over to the near side here. Penalty just about to expire. Now it does. Both teams to full strength. This sent along by Gorenstein. Back to the far side, trying to settle it down. Schiffelbein. That comes back in deep for Manhasset. Great neck. Trying that point pass, picked off. Now Ryan Weinman clears near side. Chipped along. Trying to kick it down to himself to Torrey. Comes back up the other way. Weinman gives off to Uspensky. Pass right in front, the backhand shot. Knocked down, rebound still there. Now covering up Surrey. Or at the very least, the officials lost sight of the puck. Four to nothing lead for RVC Hewlett in this game. The face-off officials say will leave the zone, so maybe a dislodged net. The reasoning for that stoppage. This comes out to the far side here. To Mary, sends around the dasher. It's cut off there by Weinman. Weinman takes out only as far as the point. Reisdorf sends back around to the other side. To Mary, gets it down low. The spinning feed from Torrey. He thinks twice about it. Kept in at the blue line, just stalling there. Now they move on. That's Rick, taken away by man there at the back, skating back, Reisdorf. This comes back now, settled down by Weinman. Long pass easily intercepted by Reisdorf. Reisdorf moves in, cross ice feed, trying the backhand shot, knocked down by Schmidt. Now he gets the whistle, took that chance away from Gunnar McIntyre. Schmidt here as of late had to make a couple of good saves. This one, backhand shots can be a little bit tricky, but it's a good save from Schmidt. Comes back now, side of the net. Stone King looking to get it in front, missed everyone. Now clearing out and on the move, Matt Regan. Regan tried to feed a pass through, it's knocked off a skate. Stone King pinned to the glass as Nikki Johnson comes away with it. Johnson near side, feeds a pass through. Surrey missed it, so did everyone else. Over to the far side. Holding in here. That's Torkover. That pass in front knocked down. They clear the zone now, just as far as Lions. Regan puts on the brakes, got to that puck, sent slowly to the other side. Johnson couldn't get it to his forehand, so it's taken away, then turned over. He has a quick shot, gloved by Surrey, he holds on. Shots on goal in that second period. 11-3 advantage for the Cyclones. A period they dominated as this is rolled on the net. Surrey put his trapper over top of it. But an 11-3 advantage in shots in that second period for RVC Hewlett. 20-8 advantage in the game. This long shot stick down by Surrey. Rebound sent wide. Trying to clear here Sylvia, but kept in. Forker tried the deke, lost the puck in the process. Sent over to the near side, stick battling in front of the net. Looking for Forker, he lost it on the drag. Into the corner. This one's sent clear. Will Sylvia. Nice pass, finds Mondiello. Mondiello waits for the backhand pass. Maybe should have shot that puck as the defense able to close for the Cyclones. This one sent around the boards to the far side. Keeping in that time, Brendan Rose. Back around behind the net. Gornstein clears out of the zone. Andrew Lyons circles back, finds Rose. That one taken away. On the move now, Gavin Reisdorf. Reisdorf 1-on-2, he gets around. Reisdorf with the look, flashing out the pad, getting the stop, John Schmidt. Another great look for Gavin Reisdorf. He's been the star of the game so far for Manhasset. Great net. Really solid defensively. This time a good look on goal, but Schmidt able to get that pad, flex it out there for the save. This tipped along in front of Sorkin. Flipped up, left behind. That's where Mark DeTore takes it. DeTore just clears the zone. That's intercepted by Tamari, but that just stalls out the attack for a moment. Maxim Torkover takes it wide, now right into the slot. Torkover along to Sorkin. He tries to pick out the top corner. That misses and then ends up out of play. 6:18 to go in this one. Official went to go get a new puck. That one left the ice surface. Torkover wins this face-off. Sent over to the far side, boards by Binneman. Long pass here. This one might work out, but it's just taken away. And now this sent up into the bench. It's another whistle, another stoppage. This face-off won by Manhasset. Great neck, quick shot, misses wide. It's cleared out of the zone, set back down. Over to the far side, knocking in Elashvili. Cut off there. Now RBC Hewlett trying to move this, bounces off the skate of a man skating through. That might have been Beniamin and into the bench. Actually, that was Johnson. Bad break. Results in a defensive zone face-off here. This face-off one forward by the Cyclones. Pass too far out of the reach of Regan, but he's still on it. Jason Rick tries to shoot. Knocked down by Surrey. And he knocks himself down, lost his edge. Pass sent in front of goal, intercepted by Mondiello. This tipped up and clear. Looking for some room to give it to Stone King, instead taking himself, Perlman, around. That's cut off by Nicky Johnson. Nice move in his own zone. Johnson trying to move, then that goes off the skate. Here's a shot, missing high, as Elashvili. Elashvili back on it here near side. Eli Elashvili sends back around. On it there, Perlman. Looking to get in front. Backhand shot goes wide. Good look on goal for Manhasset. Great neck. They've been looking good the last couple minutes. Regan able to flip it out to Nicky Johnson. Johnson, nice feed across to Rick. Rick fires, stick save from Surrey. Back over to the near side. Taken out of the scrum, Jason Rick there. Gets it back to Andrew Lyons. Lyons through traffic, took a deflection from Johnson, then wide. Back here into a scrum, 2-on-2. That one gotten clear of the scrum by Johnson, but can't establish the attacking zone. Nice flip pass over to Mondiello. Then he's cleaned out. Whistle here. And to the penalty box for RVC Hewlett in Nicky Johnson. Another penalty up on the board here. 3:50 to go in this game. Face-off won by Manhasset Great Neck, trying to set it up. This comes along to the far side. Hustling to it, Jake Sylvia. Sylvia passed off the skate there, defender left behind. Stick lifted from Sorkin, but not enough to take him off the puck. He chips around his man, Matthew Kim, takes it down low. Sorkin walks the blue line delicately, but then gives off. Torkover opted to let that puck go by him. Left behind here to Gallardi. Gallardi tried to connect with Mondiello, taken away from him. Sorkin moves in 1-on-3 while short-handed. Fighting for the puck there with man for Manhasset Great Neck, but that's taken clear of the zone. Schiffelbein flips this clear. On move now, Manhasset Great Neck, but that pass behind everyone. Clock beginning to expire here on the power play. So we got 35 seconds. RVC Hewlett now on the near side, chipping that forward. Weinman finds Regan. Nice move from Regan. The shot went off the skate of the defender. I think that was Hooter getting a piece. As this comes out of the zone with Regan. Then he does another nice move back in. Regan with a shot pad save from Surrey, kicked that wide. Penalty expires now. Both teams, 5 skaters on the ice. Minute 45 to go in this one. This comes out to the far side. Kept in by RVC Hewlett. Sent along by Beniamin. Beniamin back on it. Sends across. A shot from Rick. Knocked up high and out of play. Benny Beniamin in for this face-off. He wins it, goes down low. Attempted clear. Comes over to Ren Hooter. He gets it out of the blue line. Big check there, and it's an illegal one. Another penalty coming up in this game. It goes into a board battle. Now it's touched up. Another infraction here against Manhasset Great Neck. 2 minutes for a rough. See how aggressive RVC Hewlett here on this man advantage. Send out a different unit. Forker in to take this face off with Finnegan and Uspensky at his sides. This comes along here. Matthew Kim trying to clear. Kept in by Brendan Rose. Go to the far side, Uspensky. Uspensky, nice spin move. Trying to find some room. Quickly closed off by Gallardi. Still on it. Trying to get into the slot. Finnegan, he lost it. Comes out now. Poked along by Gallardi, but not very far. Uspensky back on it now for the Cyclones. He moves in. Nearly tripped up there. Stick in a dangerous area for the defenders, but then flipped down the ice. Slowly skating to it, Ryan Weinman. Happy to just let the clock run a little bit longer here. Final 15 seconds. Rose. Wheels back. Stone King watching closely. Final 6. Here is misdirection, finds some room. Final 2, then 1. And it's a shutout victory for John Schmidt and the RVC Hewlett Cyclones. The appreciation for the student section there as they toss their sticks over the glass, and they celebrate now with the goaltender as it's a big win for John Schmidt. Shutout victory number 1 of the season as he backstops his team to a 4-0 victory. Thank you, everyone, for spending your Sunday night with us here on the LI Sports Network. For everyone here, my name is Ian Binky. Thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you next time. But until then, take care and have a good one.